Yeah, I'm telling you. Once I saw that lady standing there in the middle of all those beautiful Christmas decorations in the middle of the season, and she said, "Fuck Christmas," I knew I had to write me a Christmas song. Good morning, my neighbors. It's your boy Prynce Charles, and I'm here to give you the backstory on my song, Merry Fucking Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas. I said Merry fucking Christmas. I bet you won't forget this one. I said Merry fucking Christmas. Ho, 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 motherfucker.
It was COVID, it was Christmas, it was crazy. That's the only way I could sum it up. Yeah, man, I can't believe it's been 5 whole years since I dropped the song. December 2020 is when I dropped it. So at first, I wasn't gonna do a Christmas song. That wasn't my intentions. It was just with all the weirdness going on and all the sadness. People was dying. Everybody was either mad at each other or scared of each other. So I was trying to do so. I wanted to do something to capture the moment that we were in, but I wanted to do something that still like provided a little bit of hope. You know what I mean? Because we still had to survive that shit no matter what. There was a moment when the season started, and you know what happens? They start to play that Mariah Carey Christmas song, and it was just weird with the COVID and the craziness. That song just didn't match the energy of the people that I felt, and not in New York anyway. It was really weird vibes. Like, yeah. So I got the track, um, and it wasn't intended to be a Christmas song at first. I wasn't going to do that. But when I heard the track, I said, okay, this feels like whatever the fuck we going through right now. The process for this, it was pretty much the same as I did with everything. I just didn't have a lot of time. I had like 3 days for us to get it out so it could be available in all the online stores before Christmas. So I got the track on a Friday, and then I couldn't come up with shit. I had no lyrics. I was trying to stress myself. I'm smoking all this weed. I couldn't write shit. So the next day, usually my process, I go outside. I'll spend time out in the streets and just let the elements kind of talk to me, and I'll figure out the lyrics from there. But so it was a snowstorm, not a snowstorm, but it snowed the next day. So I went outside. I went outside. I had a umbrella and like 5 blunts rolled, and I had the headphones in one ear, and I just listened to New York in the other ear. And when I went outside, there wasn't a lot of people, but I just saw that the energy was down. And that's why I started the song, No Point in Getting Fly Like We Used to. We can't go outside like we used to. Because when you went outside, it was nobody outside. It was like 3 people outside, and they wasn't getting fly. Um, so that just kind of put me in a state of where we were, but also where I felt like we needed to go, or to at least aspire to go. Like we still had to have some hope. We had to survive this. You know what I mean? So yeah, that happened. The lyrics kind of wrote themselves. I wrote the song in like 2 hours. I stood outside in the snow smoking mad weed. And then the next day we had to record. Crazy thing is, I only had 1 hour to record. So I had to get ready, like remember the lyrics, remember all the background vocals, all the punches, all the ins and outs. And then luckily, my engineer, Zukai Ardello, her name is Zukai Ardello from S5 Studios, New York. Look her up. She's the truth, the truth, the truth. Yeah, so we was able to get together, bang out the song in an hour, and then that was it. I got it mixed, mastered, and it was ready to go. By the time I got back home from writing the song, I thought I was done. I probably had like a couple of more lyrics to fill in, but I turned on the news, and they showed her standing there in all this like Christmasness, and you know the decorations at the White House and shit. And they called her on a hot mic, and she was like, "Fuck Christmas," and I was like, "Oh yeah, Merry fucking Christmas." So it just kind of all worked in. So I had to kind of quote her in that moment. That was kind of dope. Shout out to Melania. And it was definitely Merry fucking Christmas. It's on a lot of levels because it was a fucked up Christmas. But you got to remember, there was a lot of COVID couples and COVID connections. So it was a lot of fucking going on. So depending on how you wanted to approach the situation, you know what I mean. It worked. It worked out in a lot of ways because some people was just having a merry fucking Christmas. They was trapped in the crib with somebody. It's COVID. You can't go outside. What else are y'all gonna do? Oh, y'all can make bread probably. Fun. So if you haven't already, go download the song, go stream the song. It's available everywhere you get your music. Merry fucking Christmas by Prynce Charles The Ruler. So make sure you vibe out to it, download it, stream it, do all that shit. All right? Have a good one and have a merry fucking Christmas. Yeah.
Happy holidays for me and the rest of the Black Kennedys, and 'tis the season. Have no fear, the ruler's here. I'm just trying to fill you up with Christmas cheer. You a bad girl.